business isn't doing so well, but this one seems to be doing pretty good. Happy out there? Yeah. Things are going good. And then I think we need to move.
So you're going to describe it. You're going to describe the downtown, and then I'm going to say after.
If Lisa seems concerned that I don't describe it in too much detail, since you're getting into that later, but
this is not going to work. This is a little too much of the air, don't you think? All right, so you do a short description of the downtown.
right.
Then I'll say in a minute. In a minute, we'll what?
In a minute, we'll hear about struggles of retail downtown and retail and on or not.
Okay.
But from the looks of things, this place seems to be doing pretty well.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I say, yeah, it's been a steady stream of business every time I come here. Packed with Brazilian and other Guatemalan immigrants.
Okay. Then you're going to say whatever you're going to say, and then you're going to point to me, and then I'm going to transition into.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. The only thing I need to know is, Bob, you're still throwing to the tape, right, to the steakhouse. That's still going. That's from you.
Yeah.
Okay. Bob, we have about 90 seconds.
Okay.
And I need to tell you one thing about the newscast. We need to get 2 sets of funders in this newscast. You read the 3 stories, do a time check. We'll go to 1 set, then come back to sports in a second. Just like Top Hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so just going over this again. I'm going to say what we did with broadcast from Padaria downtown, and you're going to do a short description. Then they're going to point to me because I don't know what your outfit is, and I'm going to come back and say, in a minute we'll hear about the retail store. This place seems to be doing pretty well. And then you can have your description.
Yeah.
And then I might come back and actually say something like, downtown Framingham has changed a lot over the years, and all you need to do is look down the street and you can see tiles in the sidewalk where there used to be big stores. There's a line that reads J.C. Penney's here because that big retail was the big.
And there's a Woolworth store, which is now a mortgage company that
Right. So you can say that.
property here and in Brazil.
Right. You can say that.
Okay, and then what? And then it goes back, and then we go back.
And then I'm gonna come back.
Print out though what you.
This is WBUR. Good morning, I'm Bob Oakes in Framingham as our series Finding a Way Along Route 9 continues. In the news this morning, a new report on school districts across the country shows the Boston and Springfield areas are among the most segregated in the nation. According to a new Northeastern University report, the Springfield area ranks second behind Los Angeles as the most segregated for Latino students. Boston ranked fourth in the category. The study suggests a school assignment system that sends students to multiple school districts. A new report shows immigrants across the state sent nearly $2 billion in cash gifts to loved ones in their native homelands last year. The Boston Globe reports that most of the remittances were sent through money transfers to more than 200 countries. Brazil, the Dominican Republic, China, and Guatemala were the top destinations for those money transfers. Bank of America becomes the largest donor to Boston's Museum of Fine Arts with a $10 million gift today of cash and art. The bank is donating a 22-foot painting by contemporary artist Ellsworth Kelly worth $5 million, along with a $5 million cash gift to the museum's capital campaign. Since July, the MFA has received donations totaling nearly $34 million. The time is 8:34.
We're funded by you, our listeners, and by WPI's part-time MBA, ranked first by Businessweek. Worcester info session at WPI Thursday, wpi.edu/bestmba. Corey McPherson Nash, 26 years of thoughtful branding and design. You can like Corey on Facebook at facebook.com/Corey McPherson Nash. And Visa, whose Visa Signature credit card provides access to online shopping and nationwide retailers at visa.com/signature.
Sports quarterback Tom Brady threw 2 touchdown passes but was intercepted twice, and the Patriots lost to the Jets 28-14 in New Jersey yesterday. Pats are now 1-1 on the season. They play the Bills Sunday. Better news from Fenway Park, where John Lester shut out the Blue Jays for a 6-0 Red Sox win. Sox still trail the Rays by 6.5 games in the wild card race with 13 games to go. Tonight, the Red Sox open a Fenway series with the Orioles. Forecast says nice sunny day today. Should hit 70. Tonight, clear. Chilly, low temperatures 40s in the suburbs, 50s in Boston. Tomorrow, sunny and around 70. Wednesday, it should warm to about 80. In Boston right now, the temperature's gone up to 60 degrees. Here in Framingham, the current temperature is 58. This is WBUR. The time is 8:36.
We're funded by you, our listeners, and by T-Bone Burnett's premiere of The Speaking Clock Review, a multi-artist concert, October 20th at the Wang Theater. American Express card members only can get their tickets before the general public, September 20th through September 26th. Details at citycenter.org. Terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
These decisions are critical, and they affect people well beyond our borders.
I don't have nowhere to move. I don't have no money to move.
We're not sure where our future is.
Good morning, I'm Bob Oakes, broadcasting from the Padaria Brazil Bakery in downtown Framingham as WBUR launches a week-long series, Finding a Way Along Route 9. Each day this week, we'll visit a different community on Route 9 to dig into the problems facing the state and potential solutions. We chose Route 9 because it spans the length of the state and winds through towns that are facing many challenges and trying to reach solutions. Here in Framingham this hour to talk about the retail economy. For most people, that means the big chain stores up on Route 9, but the downtown has its own story. WBUR reporter Bianca Vasquez-Tonis is with us this morning as we broadcast from the Padaria Brazil Bakery in downtown Framingham. Good morning, Bianca.
Good morning, Bob. And this bakery is one of many businesses in downtown Framingham that are now immigrant-owned. I think I've seen studies that show that 85% of them are owned by immigrants. And, you know, we've heard that a lot of businesses aren't doing so well in this economy, but this place seems to be humming along quite well.
In a minute, we're going to talk about the retail struggles out on Route 9, but as you say, this place does seem to be doing pretty well. There's been a steady stream of customers here all morning long.
You know, Bob, it's always like this when I come here. There are always Brazilian immigrants, Guatemalan immigrants, Ecuadorian immigrants here eating pão de queijo, which is a tasty cheese bread, and drinking their coffee here and waiting for work.
And downtown Framingham has changed so much over the years here, over the last couple of decades, and you can actually see that in the sidewalk in a couple of places. Just a few storefronts down from us, there's tile embedded in the sidewalk that reads J.C. Penney's, because that big department store chain was once down here. It's not anymore.
And Woolworth was here. Now it's a mortgage company that sells markets itself to Brazilians and actually helps people buy homes in Brazil.
And next door to us, behind us, right next to the bakery, is a check cashing place.
That's right.
That does money transfers.
Yep, there's tax preparation in Portuguese and Spanish. There are tons of clothing stores, among other things.
We just heard the news story a moment ago about the $2 billion of money transfers going from immigrants in Massachusetts to other countries. A lot of that money is probably coming from Brazilians right here in the Framingham area.
And Guatemalans and Ecuadorians.
For many in eastern Massachusetts, this town and the stretch of Route 9 that cuts through this town is a retail mecca. A quick drive west from Boston or east from Worcester to the big box stores and the giant strip mall Shoppers World. In a few minutes, we'll hear how the suburban shopping center is holding up amid the Great Recession. This town. But first, we go back in time.